right, I want to go over what is called a Varejao screen. A Varejao screen is actually named after LeBron's teammate in Cleveland, Anderson Varejao. And all a Varejao screen is when a screener flips the side and angle of the screen. Let me show you. In this case, the big man would run into this pick and roll, the defender would follow, and as he gets to the screen, instead of setting the screen on this side where the offensive player would get to his right hand, he simply flips the angle on the screen side and Varejaos it. And the offensive player gets to drive away from the defense because most of the time, this defender of the screener has followed and is assuming he's going to provide help defense on this side. Varejao. Chaos ensues. Instead of setting the screen on this side, he simply flips the angle on the screen side and Varejaos it, and the offensive player gets to drive away from the defense. Okay, blind pig is something that we reference. Blind pig is a triangle offense concept. Essentially what blind pig is, the ball is right here with this player. Here is your offensive player. The X is being denied. This is Kobe Bryant. In this year, this is Jalen Brunson. Isaiah Hartenstein will flash to the elbow. The ball then goes to Isaiah Hartenstein right here. Jalen Brunson, who is being denied, then has a clear path to go receive the ball or get a drop-off pass, dribble handoff, whatever, turn the corner, create havoc. Blind pig. The X is being denied. Isaiah Hartenstein will flash to the elbow. The ball then goes to Isaiah Hartenstein. Jalen Brunson then has a clear path, drop-off pass, dribble handoff, whatever. All right, Golden State post splits, a big part of this episode. We have so much visual component to this. You guys hopefully will understand this at the end. Again, this is another triangle concept. Let's do a two-man post split to start. How about that? So here's the ball. The ball goes into the post. Now, this pass for Golden State is not to score. This pass is to get Steph Curry and Klay Thompson into the action. So Steph can split with Klay Thompson. Klay can back cut towards the basket. He can curl towards the basket, or he can come pop for three. The ball goes into the post. This pass is not to score. So Steph can split with Klay Thompson. Klay can curl, or he can come pop for three. And that's only one option. There are many options in this offense. Let's say Kevon Looney wants to get involved here. They throw it into Draymond Green. Steph goes towards Klay Thompson. Maybe Klay Thompson curls to the basket. Kevon Looney then cleans up Steph. Ball comes out to Steph. That's post splits. It's impossible to guard. They throw it into Draymond Green. Klay Thompson curls to the basket. Kevon Looney then cleans up Steph. Ball comes out to Steph. The other concept that we talk a lot about this episode is inverted pick and roll. Pick and roll, as most basketball fans know it, is simply a ball handler, usually a point guard, getting a ball screen. So think John Stockton and Karl Malone. Think Kobe and Shaq, right? It's a pick and roll. A normal pick and roll, the smaller player has the ball, the bigger player sets a screen for him. Inverted pick and roll is simply when you invert that. In this case, a bigger player has the ball and a smaller player, oftentimes a really good shooter, sets a ball screen for the bigger player. Very rare that big guys can do this, but certainly a lot of them can. Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, Anthony Davis, Giannis, of course. Inverted pick and roll is simply a bigger player has the ball and a smaller player, oftentimes a really good shooter, sets a ball screen for the bigger player. We actually had a call in Philadelphia. It was called 12 rub rifle. So 12 was just a 1-2 pick and roll. I'm the two man. Ben was the one man. Rub was our name for a high pick and roll, which means in the center of the court. Rifle, I'll get to that in a second. So an inverted pick and roll would be the smaller player setting a screen for Ben Simmons, right? If I set a good screen, Ben could get all the way to the basket. If I set a good screen, Ben could get all the way to the basket. Sometimes I would slip to 3, though. In that case, Ben would throw me the ball. And sometimes, like against the San Antonio Spurs late in the game, I would make the shot and get fouled and have a 4-point play to hit a game winner. Sometimes I would slip to 3, though. In that case, Ben would throw me the ball. I would make the shot and get fouled and have a 4-point play. But other times, this would be Joel Embiid. This is the rifle part. The rifle just means chase action. Sometimes the definition of a concept is in the word. If I said go chase the ball, what are you going to do? You're going to pass the ball and run after it. So 12 rub rifle is a inverted high pick and roll followed by chase action. So if I didn't have a shot, I would throw the ball to Joel Embiid and we'd go right into chase dribble handoff. 12 rub rifle. Miami Heat, Game 4, 2018 playoffs. Dagger.
Redick, wide open, big shot, J.J. Redick.
And then the Golden State post splits.
Just splits.
The post splits.
Yep.
It's the hardest thing to guard.
Yep.
You guarded it 4 straight finals.
Yep.
What are your thoughts on how to defend it?